Dude, get out of the street right now.
Don't
Move
bother
off
me
the
then.
sidewalk. Alright, if you're gonna stand there, dude, and then come out shooting, that's on you.
I'm good. There's a big palm tree.
That's not how it
This
works.
is the Phoenix Police Department. Exit the residence slowly with your hands in the air.
This opening scene quickly exposes how easily police authority can shift from routine protocol to intimidation, especially when they sense someone nearby understands their rights. The officer's aggressive demand for space highlights a pattern of overreach used to push citizens into silence before any questions begin. What stands out here is how the narrator frames the situation as a clash between knowledge and power, emphasizing that officers often rely on confusion to maintain control. The commentary draws attention to how tone, not law, becomes the primary tool of enforcement. It sets the stage for a confrontation that reveals much more about policing culture than the incident itself.
He's got ID from now. I got all the guys.
As the officer barks commands, the citizen's calmness becomes a powerful contrast, showing how self-assurance disrupts the usual intimidation strategy. The moment the officer insists on backing up for safety, it shows how safety is often weaponized as a vague justification for authority. This commentary underscores the psychological tactics at play, where officers escalate their tone to pressure compliance even when no crime exists. The citizen's refusal to be rattled exposes the weakness behind these tactics. It demonstrates how knowledge of the law removes the fear that officers depend on.
Hey, none of you have to give him your ID. Nobody here committed a crime. If you don't want to give him your ID, ask him what crime you committed.
I don't have mine.
Don't give him an ID. You don't have to. None of you committed a crime.
Even if I had it.
Even if you had it.
Sometimes we don't take legal advice, so it's not ready.
Detained for suspicion of what crime? That's a misdemeanor or a felony. What crime do you suspect him of?
You're interfering with an
That's not how interfering works. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a physical thing, stupid.
Yeah,
What's your name and your badge
When
number?
you're talking to us, we
Go
can't
get your
talk to them.
supervisor.
No.
Shut up. Go
No.
get your
You
supervisor.
keep talking, you keep filming.
Fuck
that's
off
fine.
and go back to work, dude.
That's fine.
I'm gonna keep talking all night long. You can't do shit about it, asshole. Shut your mouth and do your job. Now you're getting a protest, asshole. This is a protest now, stupid. You want to violate my rights? Come over here and do it.
When the officer shifts from commands to threats, the encounter reveals how quickly frustration emerges when authority is questioned. The commentary highlights how officers often expect blind obedience, so when someone confidently asks for a badge number or legal justification, it disrupts the entire dynamic. This moment shows the divide between lawful procedure and habitual behavior, where officers rely on intimidation rather than articulation. the citizen's insistence on proper conduct becomes a kind of mirror reflecting the officer's lack of training. It exposes the gap between what officers are supposed to do and what they actually practice.
Come here, punk. Come over here and violate my rights, punk. Shut your mouth, punk.
Yo, bro, you making it harder.
I ain't making nothing harder for you. They know what we're doing here, bro. I know the laws. I know what I'm doing here. This dumbass coming over here telling me I'm interfering. Shut your mouth, officer. Good boy. Good boy. I'll give you a treat later. I have a donut when you're done. Stupid. In the state of Arizona, you only have to give your ID if you are suspected of committing a crime. They can only lawfully detain you if they suspect you of committing a crime. Reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. We are here for you, so they don't violate your rights. I'll give you all cards if you want it. You can see this on YouTube tomorrow. What happened to arresting me if I keep talking? I've been keeping talking.
The officer's accusation of interference illustrates how loosely some police use legal terms without understanding their actual definitions. Commentary here emphasizes that interference is a physical obstruction, not verbal criticism, yet the officer tries to weaponize the word to silence reporting. This exposes how officers often count on the public not knowing these distinctions, using legal-sounding phrases to gain compliance. The citizen's immediate correction highlights why knowledge is threatening to misconduct. The scene becomes a reminder that language is a battlefield, and accuracy is a powerful defense against abuse.
Just bumping your gums, moron. See, what they should have done is took everybody out, checked the house, make sure there was no crime, no signs of forced entry, and then let everybody go. No ID was required for any of this. But, you know, when you only need a high school diploma to get a job at the police department.
By the owner at your stay. When you're in Airbnb, I used to live in Airbnb. That's it. They set up the alarm on their house. So they got an alert. So that's why they're here. They said that too. Like they said that multiple times. Like that's why they're here. Because they set up the alarm. And they're trying to make sure everything's straight.
That was gang unit.
When the citizen declares the situation a protest, the entire energy of the encounter shifts, exposing how fragile the officer's control actually is. This part of the commentary highlights how empowered speech disrupts the script officers expect civilians to follow. Instead of bowing to pressure, the citizen reframes the situation on his terms, forcing the officer to confront his own overreaction. This exposes the hollowness of authority built on intimidation rather than law. It becomes a demonstration of how assertiveness can dismantle false power dynamics instantly.
Yeah, they will. They'll take money if you wait longer. Cancel it.
Because the officers want to make unlawful orders and act stupid, so...
Hey, do you guys want cards?
Yeah.
This is going to be on YouTube tomorrow. Do you want cards? You can see it.
I'm down.
I'm serious.
I might as well look good while
We were paid actors.
Yeah, we're just out here filming these.
Here, give your friends some more cards.
Y'all follow us? Yeah. Really? Why y'all follow us?
Because they like to violate you guys' rights, like telling you to ID, you didn't have to give them your ID. You should have said, what crime do you suspect me of? Because in the state of Arizona, they can only detain you if they suspect you.
The citizen educating nearby civilians about their right not to provide ID reveals the true purpose of police intimidation: extracting information without grounds. The commentary points out the pattern. Officers attempt to justify detainment after the fact, rather than establishing reasonable suspicion from the beginning. This moment illustrates how police frequently rely on public ignorance to create justification where none exists. The citizens' clear explanation of the law underlines how easily these tactics crumble when someone knowledgeable speaks up. It shows the strength of turning awareness into collective empowerment.
Of committing a crime. A crime is defined as a misdemeanor or a felony. Did any of you guys commit a misdemeanor or felony by walking out the house? No. So then you don't got to give up your ID, you know what I mean? And they prey upon your ignorance to get your ID. They're looking for warrants. They're going to try and make an arrest so they can justify their presence and the time and money spent right here, right now. That's why that idiot's telling me, don't interfere, because I exactly what I was talking about. Hey, you better calm down, bud.
Excuse me.
Calm down. This guy's a hothead right here.
I already got it.
Disseminating information to the public is a policy violation on your ass, punk.
Yeah, they getting wacky.
Dude, because they're fucking dumbasses. They like to violate people's rights. None of you guys had the ID. All you had to do was come out of the house, let them clear it, see that nobody broke in, and then they could bounce. There's nothing else they could do here. They're just looking for warrants at the point when they ask you for your ID. Sucks when you have somebody informed around, doesn't it?
Damn pesky Constitution just keeps popping up.
Yeah, that knowledge. Damn Google. I can figure out everything on the internet. Internet lawyer right here.
Hey, 6ix9ine, if you could post mine in PayPal link.
As more civilians listen, the officer becomes visibly uncomfortable, revealing how transparency threatens misuse of authority. This commentary emphasizes that officers often function smoothly only when people remain uninformed or compliant, but their tone changes when their actions are challenged in real time. The tension here exposes how fragile improper policing becomes when eyewitnesses gain confidence. The citizens' refusal to be silenced shows how one informed person can shift the power balance for an entire group. It becomes a living demonstration of the impact of public education.
We'll make sure you check that out, the link that 6ix9ine will post.
Disclaimer, nothing I said tonight was legal advice. None of you should listen to me. I am not a lawyer. I'm just smarter than all these guys that get paid to do this. So this guy peed on himself, trying to protect me for some reason. I don't understand.
Yeah, he almost protected the shit out of you.
Hey partner, look up Castle Rock versus Gonzalez. You have no obligation for my protection or anybody's protection but your own. That's
The officer's irritation grows as the citizen references specific laws and cases, exposing how little some officers expect civilians to know. Commentary highlights that referencing legal standards forces accountability and disrupts the usual intimidation tactics. By invoking case law, the citizen demonstrates that authority must answer to precedent, not ego. The officer's inability to counter the facts reveals the weakness of policing grounded in dominance rather than understanding. This moment becomes a clear reminder that knowledge is not disrespect, it is protection.